What if one innocent item in your suitcase could turn your smooth embarkation day into hours of chaos and frustration? First-time cruisers make this #1 mistake at the port every single sailing, but by the end of this video, you'll know the 10 banned items that cause it and how to sail right past security.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel where we turn cruise rookies into total pros. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button and the bell because we drop new cruise-saving tips every week. Today we're tackling the #1 mistake that 90% of first-time cruisers make the second they roll up to the port. Packing banned items that trigger security flags, secondary inspections, and endless lines while everyone else is already sipping welcome drinks on deck. Here's what actually happens. You pull up to the terminal, super excited, bags in hand, boarding pass ready. You join what looks like a normal line. But the moment the X-ray machine lights up on something in your suitcase, boom, you get pulled to the side. Security has to open everything, question you, confiscate the item, and sometimes send you back to your car or the parking garage to ditch it. Meanwhile, the line behind you grows, the clock ticks, and your dream day starts with stress instead of sunshine. Seasoned cruisers, they breeze through in under 10 minutes because they left these 10 items at home. That's your ticket to skipping the line completely. So today we're counting them down from number 10 to the #1 mistake that ruins more embarkations than anything else. For each one, I'll tell you exactly what it is, why every major cruise line bans it, what happens at the port if you bring it, real first-timer horror stories I've heard from cruisers just like you, and the smart alternatives that keep you moving fast. Let's dive in. Number 10, laser pointers. Coming in at number 10 is something so small you probably don't even think twice about tossing it in your bag, a laser pointer. You know, those little red dot gadgets you might use for presentations, pointing out stars at night, or even playing with your cat before the trip. First-timers grab them thinking they're harmless fun or handy for ship lectures. Here's why they're banned on almost every cruise line. Laser pointers can interfere with navigation equipment, blind crew members or other passengers accidentally, or even be mistaken for a weapon in the hands of someone trying to cause trouble. Security scanners light them up immediately because they look suspicious on X-ray. Picture this. You're at the port in Miami or Barcelona, bags on the belt, and the screener suddenly stops the conveyor. "Sir, do you have a laser pointer in here?" You nod innocently. Next thing you know, you're pulled into a side room, they confiscate it on the spot, and you watch the rest of the line flow past while you answer questions. One cruiser told me he lost 45 minutes on his very first sailing because he brought one just in case for the astronomy talk. By the time he got through, half the welcome buffet was gone and he was stressed instead of excited. The fix is easy. Leave it home. Use your phone's flashlight app or the ship's daily planner app for pointing at anything you need. By skipping this tiny item, you sail straight through security with 0 flags. The machine beeps green, the officer waves you on, and you're on the ship in minutes instead of stuck watching the clock. First-timers who avoid even the small stuff like this are the ones posting "boarded in 8 minutes" videos. Don't be the one posting "stuck at security" stories. Number 9, hoverboards and wheeled footwear like Heelys. Number 9 is a fun one that first-timers who love gadgets absolutely love to pack. Hoverboards, self-balancing scooters, or those sneaky shoes with wheels built in, Heelys. You think, this will be awesome for zipping around the ship or ports. Kids especially beg their parents to bring them. Major cruise lines ban them flat out because of serious safety and fire risks. Those lithium batteries have caused fires on ships before, and the last thing anyone wants is a runaway hoverboard crashing into a kid or crew member on deck. Plus, they're a tripping hazard in crowded hallways and stairwells. Security spots the battery packs on X-ray every single time. I heard from a family on their first Royal Caribbean sailing who got pulled aside in Galveston. Dad had hidden the hoverboard in the suitcase, thinking it's just a toy. Security made them unpack in front of everyone, confiscated immediately, and the whole family stood there embarrassed while the line piled up. They missed the first sail-away party and spent the whole cruise regretting that one decision. The dad later said on a forum, "We waited 2 hours total because of that stupid toy." Leave it at home or ship it to your hotel if you're doing a pre-cruise stay. Use the ship's walking paths and gym instead. You'll get your steps in and stay safe. Avoiding this keeps your bag clean on the scanner, security smiles and waves you through, and you skip the entire secondary inspection nightmare. Fast boarding equals more time on the pool on day 1. Number 8. Candles and incense. Number 8 might surprise you because it feels so innocent. Candles, incense sticks, wax melts, or those cute scented plug-ins. First-timers pack them thinking they'll make the cabin smell like home or create romantic ambiance on their anniversary cruise. Banned because of open flame and fire risks. Cruise ships are floating hotels with thousands of people and strict fire codes. One unattended candle or incense ember could start a disaster. Security X-rays pick up the wax and wicks instantly, and most lines classify anything with an open flame or potential flame under the flammable items rule. Story time. A couple on their first Carnival cruise packed a set of aromatherapy candles for relaxation. At the port in Miami, the screener pulled them out, explained the policy, and made them walk all the way back to the parking garage to toss them in the car. By the time they rejoined the line, they'd waited over an hour and missed their scheduled boarding time. The wife posted later, "We were so embarrassed. Everyone was staring." Instead, ask your room steward for extra fresheners or use the ship's spa scents. Many cabins have plug-in options that are already approved. Skip packing these and your bag flies through security with zero drama. No side room, no confiscation, no wasted vacation minutes. That's how you turn a potential hour delay into a smooth 10-minute walk onto the ship. First-timers who avoid even the small stuff like this are the ones posting "boarded in 8 minutes" videos. Don't be the one posting "stuck at security" stories. Number 8. Pepper spray and self-defense implements. Number 7 is something a lot of first-time cruisers, especially solo travelers or women, pack for just in case. Pepper spray, mace, brass knuckles, tactical pens, or any martial arts style gear. You think, ports can feel sketchy, better safe than sorry. Every cruise line bans disabling chemicals and self-defense weapons because they're considered potential weapons that could harm crew or passengers. Security treats them the same as knives, instant flag on the X-ray and immediate confiscation. No exceptions, even if you have a permit at home. One solo female traveler shared on a cruise Facebook group that she brought a small pepper spray keychain for her first Mediterranean cruise. At the Barcelona port, they pulled her entire carry-on apart, took the spray, and questioned her for 25 minutes while the line behind her grew massive. She said the worst part was feeling judged by other passengers. She finally boarded, but spent the first day stressed instead of exploring. Leave all of that home. Cruise ships have excellent security, 24/7 crew, and port excursions with guides. If you're really worried, research safe ports and stick to ship-sponsored tours. By not packing any self-defense items, your bag sails straight through the metal detector and bag scanner with a friendly wave. That's the real way to stay safe and skip the line stress. Number 6. Large scissors and knives. Number 6 is super common with crafters and first-timers who sew or do hobbies on vacation. Scissors with blades longer than about 4 inches, pocket knives, multi-tools, or even those cute Swiss Army knives. You figure, I'll need them for opening packages or cutting tags. Banned because they're sharp objects that can be used as weapons. Most lines allow tiny grooming scissors under 4 inches for facial hair or nails, but anything bigger gets confiscated on site. The X-ray shows the blades clearly, and security pulls you aside every time. A retired teacher on her first Alabama cruise packed her good sewing scissors. At the port, they were taken immediately, and she had to watch them go into the confiscated bin. She lost 40 minutes getting everything repacked and rescanned, while the line moved on without her. She later joked, "I just wanted to finish my cross-stitch."
Solution: buy cheap scissors in port if you need them, or use the ship's craft room supplies. Many have them anyway. Skip these and security doesn't even pause your bag. You're through the line and on the Lido deck while others are still explaining their just one bottle story. Number 5. Drones. The fifth mistake is the gadget that first-timers who love photography or videography always want to bring: a drone for epic ship and port footage. It'll make the best memories. Most cruise lines ban drones completely or require them to stay in your cabin unused because of passenger safety, potential collisions, interference with ship systems, and wildly different drone laws in every port country. One crash near the ship can cause huge paperwork and environmental issues. Security spots the propellers and battery instantly. A young couple on their first Norwegian cruise packed a small foldable drone thinking they'd fly it only in ports. At the terminal, it was confiscated on the spot, and they were told they couldn't even take it ashore on some stops. They lost an hour dealing with it and missed the sail-away party. The husband later said, "We had no idea it would cause such a scene." Leave it home or fly it only on land vacations. Use your phone or the ship's helicopter tours for aerial shots instead. By skipping the drone, your bag scans clean, you smile at security, and you're boarding while the drone owners are still arguing in the side room. Fast, drama-free embarkation every time. Number 4. CBD products. Number 4 is one that's exploding in popularity.